All right, good morning, everybody. I want to welcome everybody to our 2026 Time Capsule unveiling ceremony. I'm first going to actually hand it over to our Student Council President, Ellery Casperson.
Can all the Student Council officers come up, please?
Pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Wait, guys, you need to say.
Samuela.
All right, now we need all of our fifth grade volunteers to please come up here for the national anthem. All fifth grade volunteers up here for the national anthem.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed as the starlight's last gleam? It was Christ as bright star through the perilous skies. For the lands we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets that led with lusty year gave proof to the night that our flag was still there. Oh, sailors that star-spangled banner wave over the land of the free and the home of the brave.
Guys, let's give one more big round of applause to our fifth grade volunteers. Appreciate you guys bearing with us with those technical difficulties. So, before we officially begin opening the time capsule, I'd like to ask everyone to join me in a brief moment of silence as we remember two members of the Marshall Hill family who are no longer with us, but whose impact definitely remains a significant part of this school. First, we remember Mr. McCormick, a longtime Marshall Hill principal. He was principal from 2005 to 2017, whose leadership, dedication, and commitment to students and teachers helped shape the school community during that time and beyond. We also remember Alex Schechter, a Marshall Hill student in the 6th grade class of 2016, whose memory continues to hold a special place in the hearts of all those who knew him. As we gather to open a time capsule buried in 2016, we are reminded that schools are a lot more than brick and mortar. They're collections of memories, relationships, and people who have left lasting impacts on our lives. While today's ceremony is a celebration of the past and to look back at a moment frozen in time, it's also an opportunity to honor those who helped write the story of Marshall Hill and who remain part of that story even after they're gone. Please join me now for a moment of silence in memory of Mr. McCormick and Alex Schechter. Thank you very much. So today is a very special day in the history of our school as we gather to open a time capsule that was buried 10 years ago in 2016. I would first like to thank our students, staff members, former students, parents, community members, and special guests who have joined us for this unique occasion. Specifically, I'd like to thank the former students and staff who you see here for coming back years later to take part in this occasion. I know it's a very busy time of the year for so many, and I very much appreciate you guys taking the time out of your schedules to come back here and make time for this event. Thank you also to our wonderful PTA board members for being in attendance, as well as a big shout out to Mr. Corbett and Mrs. Corbett for all of your work in digging up the time capsule for us. It's a very big hole. As you can see, it's covered by the plywood out there, and it would have been a lot of shoveling, so I very much appreciate Mr. Corbett's machinery. I also want to thank our Board of Education members. We have Mrs. Dwyer and Mr. Garino for being here in support. Thank you very much. Lastly, let's give a big hand to Mr. Jordan, who for making the time to come here and film this ceremony for us so we can preserve it as a memory itself. So like I mentioned before, schools are more than places, they're more than just places where memories are made every single day. We celebrate accomplishments, learn from challenges, form friendships, and create experiences that often stay with us long after we leave these hallways. Most of the moments exist only in our memories. A time capsule, however, gives us a rare opportunity to literally preserve a piece of the past and revisit it years later. 10 years ago, the students and staff of Marshall Hill carefully selected items that they believed would represent their school, their community, and their moment in time. As they placed those items into the capsule, they knew that future students and staff would one day gather, just as we are gathered here today, wondering what was inside and what stories those items might tell. What makes today especially meaningful is that many of the students who attended Marshall Hill in 2016 are now adults. Some may be pursuing careers, attending college, starting families, or serving their communities. Yet for all of them, Marshall Hill remains a chapter in their story. The capsule we are about to open serves as a bridge between those students and the students who walk these hallways today. Now, as we uncover the contents of the capsule, we will undoubtedly find some things that make us smile, some things that make us laugh, and perhaps a few things that remind us just how much the world has changed over the past 10 years. But beyond the objects themselves, what we are really opening today is a snapshot of a school community, a glimpse into the hopes, interests, accomplishments, and everyday lives of students and staff who came before us. And while we get ready to unveil the contents of that capsule, we'll also be shown by our very own current students what they felt was worthy of going in this year's time capsule. When it is opened again in 10 years, the world will look very different than it does now. Without further ado, I'd like to invite the 6th grade class of 2016 to please come up here, and we will start unveiling the contents of the time capsule.
This is thick.
Yo. Oh my god.
I think this is for everybody. Those are great too, from a science class letters to themselves.
Oh my god.
Keep going.
My sister wrote something.
Stop.
That's so cute.
Good morning. My name is Shane. I was a member of the 6th grade class of 2016, I believe it is. And this picture is something we just pulled out of the time capsule that holds a special place in my heart because my mom is in it because she was once a teacher here at Marshall Hill. Mrs. Duffy, along with the entire staff, dressed as McCormick Spices, which was pretty funny because Mr. McCormick dressed as the chef McCormick for this endeavor over here. So we have Mr. McCormick in the center. You can't see him because I'm so far away from you. But literally, it appears every single teacher dressed as something different. I don't remember what my mom dressed as. I think I see Miss Ryan Smith as pumpkin pie spice, but let's see here. I can't seem to find anybody else in here because the picture quality at the time was so low. So, McCormick Spices, everybody.
All right, one of the things that they found was from Mrs. Heffron's class was their 6th grade memories, which Zach McPhee here found his. Very cool, you're reading it. What else did we find here, guys? What else? What do we have here? Can you say what that is? Go ahead, Kylie.
All right.
Here we go.
So we've got our list of top 10 fun activities at Marshall Hill. 10 is the St. Jude's Mathathon. Then we've got the running club, the father-daughter dance, the green team, the STEM club, book fairs, gym teacher for a day, a field trip to Ellis Island, field day, and then the laser light show was number 1.
Thank you, Kylie.
Okay, we have a lot of pictures of everything from around the school and the community.
Yeah, so, yeah. This. Yeah, isn't that funny?
The TJ Maxx coming soon. The new library being built. The old shop, right?
Crazy.
Who else? Let's see.
Do you guys still do the same lunches?
You want to hold this? So, how about this? You guys want to say what that is? You know what this is? Go and say what this is.
Oh, goodness gracious.
What is that?
This is one of our is this our field day shirt?
It is a field day.
This is one of our field day shirts from 2016 where we saluted our
We have 2 expected babies here, which were Mrs. Pyrus was expecting Taylor, and one of the babies is in our audience, Daniel Fisher. There's your sonogram picture. We have 2 babies now in elementary school themselves. Crazy.
And right now I'm looking at photos that we took 10 years ago, and I can see that the basketball hoops over there have stayed exactly the same, although many things have changed. Also, the playground is completely different. It's very strange.
Miss Variance class put in Top Dog. I don't know if they still do it, but they have Top Dog in the pictures of the week. So they put in their dog. The menu?
The menu was completely different back then. I don't know if you still have it, but French toast steaks, the best at the time. Not a big fan of the barbecue ribs, sorry guys, but it was good though. But lunch is crazy. Oh my god. But anyway, there's a whole lunch schedule from throughout the whole month. And it tells you what it is, your summer break. It's great. Oh my god.
Alright, so I think it's pretty funny. There's a ShopRite like circular in here, and for 2.5 dozen large eggs, it's $177, which is it hasn't been that for so long. Okay, I wrote something to myself about the best 6th grade memory, and it's about Miss Heffron getting duct taped to the wall over there. And I said, she didn't stay that long. She fell within a minute. She wore a suit that looked like an astronaut suit because it was white and puffy. And we were duct taping her. I only took the heavy duty duct tape to make sure duct tape was everywhere. She was nervous, but was surprised she stayed. So we duct taped her to the wall over there. I'm not sure why, but we did.
All right, let's give a big round of applause to the students of the 2016 6th grade class. All right, now what I'd like to have is all of the students who are going to be speaking, the current students who are speaking for your grade. Teachers, please help, just make sure this is coordinated. Those students, please come up to the front right now. All the students who are going to be speaking on the items going into this year's time capsule, please come up to the front.
From Miss Betsy's preschool class, a book of their favorite things.
That's from Miss Betsy's.
Will Rory Plafta and Hunter Link from Miss Rowland's class come up to present their items?
You guys come right over here. Yep, right.
The kindergarten class learned about community helpers and wrote about what they want to be when they grow up. Their work was proudly displayed at the kindergarten end of the year show. they dream big for the future, we hope they always keep the magic of being little in their hearts. We look forward to reading our book together again at the 2036 Time Capsule ceremony.
There it is. Hold it up. There you go, Rory. All right, good job. Go back to class. Good job.
From Miss Berg's class, Alora Cybran and next Giovanna Castronova from Miss Santa Claus class. Miss Santa Claus class completed, and it's all about me for the time capsule. We wrote about ourselves and included our favorite song, movie, sport, and TV show. We can't wait to see in the future if any of our favorite things are still around, or if they are a thing of the past. Ben Torbeck from Miss Canceloshi's class is coming up next. Miss Canceloshi's first grade class chose to make a class book to put into the time capsule. It's about the 2026 Winter Olympics. We each wrote about which sport we'd like to do if we made it to the Olympics one day. Zoe Ganman and Lenore Pastorello from Miss Rhinesmith and Miss Lair's classes coming up next.
To all of our second grade future selves, as we put these memories into our time capsule, we are sending a message to ourselves in the future. We hope we remember all of the fun, friends, books, and learning from second grade. This year was full of laughter, hard work, and special memories that we will always treasure.
I wonder what we will be doing in 10 years from now. What new adventures will we have? What dreams will we be chasing? No matter where life takes us, I hope we are happy, kind, and still trying our best every day. Future me, remember to keep learning, keep believing in yourself, and never stop reaching for your dreams.
Thank you for joining us as we send these memories into the future.
From Miss Garrido's class, Charlie Decleman and Max Kroll. Do you ever wonder what our school and town were like 10 years ago? Our class looked at some important parts of the Marshall Hill and West Milford community and compared them to how they look today. 10 years ago, TJ Maxx was coming soon and the new library was being built. School lunch was $2.30 and now it is $4.10. In 10 years, students will be able to see which parts of our school and town have stayed the same and which have changed. We have included pictures from around our town and our school. We have also added a Marshall Hill lunch menu with current lunch prices, local gas prices, and a ShopRite flyer so students can see how and if prices have changed over the years. Now are you wondering what school lunch or a gallon of local costs in a decade? See you in 2036 and check it out. Next, from Miss Varian's class, Amelia Nobra and Adam Paskowitz. Hi, I am Adam Paskevich. Hi, I'm Amelia Nobra, and And we are in Miss Marion's class, 3rd grade. Our class decided to create a list of our favorite Marshall Hill memories in our class picture. My favorite memory at Marshall Hill is getting to spend time with all my teachers. My favorite Marshall Hill memory was when we had field day and did fun activities together. Thank you all. Thank you for coming today. And remember, once you're a Marshall Hill student, you'll always be a Marshall Hill student. You'll always be part of the Marshall Hill family. Next, for Miss Fisher's class, Savannah Rinaldi, McKenna Kane, and Abby Vonderheide. For our 4th grade classes, we have Abby Scully, Ben Troll, and Angeline Miller. Good morning, everyone. Today we are excited to share the special assignment that our 4th grade class is placing into the Time Capsule. This assignment is more than just papers and writing. It's a collection of our hopes, dreams, and ideas about the future. Each student wrote about what they believe their lives will be like in 10 years from now. We imagined ourselves as young adults and thought carefully about the people we want to become. These writings will give future readers a glimpse into who we are today and who we hope to be tomorrow. In our letters and reflections, we include many details about our future lives. We wrote about where we think we will live someday. Some students hope to stay close to their families, while others dream about moving far away and exploring new places. We also wrote about colleges and careers. Many students shared the colleges they hope to attend and the jobs they want to have in the future. Some students dream of becoming teachers, doctors, athletes, veterinarians, engineers, artists, or business owners. They hope to work with animals, travel the world, or help people in their communities. These writings show the many different talents, interests, and dreams in our classes. Another important part of our writing was describing the hobbies and interests we hope to continue enjoying in 10 years. Some students wrote that they want to keep playing sports, creating art, dancing, reading, cooking, or playing music. Others hope to travel and spend time outdoors or learn new skills and languages. These hobbies represent what makes each of us unique and happy. Students also reflected on the people they hope to share their lives with in the future. Some imagine living with friends, family members, or even pets. These ideas remind us of how important relationships and connections are in our lives. One of the most meaningful parts of this project was thinking about the qualities we hope to have in 10 years. Students wrote about wanting to become kind, responsible, respectful, confident, honest, and successful adults. Many students shared goals about helping others, making good choices, and continuing to grow into caring people. This time capsule project allowed us to think deeply about our futures and the goals we want to achieve. It also helped us realize that the choices we make today can help us shape who we become tomorrow. Years from now, when this time capsule is open, we hope people will enjoy reading about our dreams and seeing what mattered to us as 4th graders. It will be exciting to look back and see which goals came true and how much we've grown over time. Thank you. From Miss Fisher's class, Savannah Rinaldi, McKenna Kane, and Abby Vonderheide.
For our time capsule artifacts, we wanted to choose items that will help us remember what it was like to be in the 5th grade in 2026. We picked items that captured our daily lives, our friendships, and the unique memories we all shared this year.
The first artifact we chose is our class picture, complete with everyone's superlatives. We wanted a way to look back in 10 years and remember exactly what we looked like, who our friends were, and what made each person in our class special. We also created AI-generated pictures to see what we might look like in 10 years. We can't wait to see how accurate or inaccurate the pictures end up being. Our last artifact is a dictionary of 2026 slang words and phrases. The way we talk changes so fast, and we wanted to capture the exact vocabulary we use with each other every day. We can't wait for people in the future to open this up and see if anyone is still using our favorite words, or if they just laugh at how funny we sounded. Next, for Miss Casperson's class, Sam Zayat, Mason Terp, and Christina Ainella.
For Miss Casperson's class, we decided to put a letter to 2036 explaining the 6-7 phenomenon.
6-7 was a popular, most conventional Gen Alpha and Gen Z slang term and internet meme, aka brainer, highly popular in 2025 with carryover into 2026. It had no actual definition. It was mostly used as a random interjection, a joke, or playful way to confuse people, mostly adults. Some people used it to mean so-so, maybe, or either or. It also had an annoying hand gesture. 6-7 was often accompanied by an up and down motion with palms facing up as if the person was weighing two options. To put it into context for you today, given that it is currently 2036 for you, students would definitely be referring to this school year as 26-7 and frantically gesturing their hands up and down. Ha!
The 6-7 phenomenon apparently originated from a song called Doop Doop 6-7 by rapper Skrilla, which was later used in TikTok edits, featuring Charlotte Hornets basketball player LaMelo Ball, who is 6'7" tall. Due to its massive popularity in 2025, Dictionary.com officially named 6'7" the 2025 word of the year. Sincerely, the Marshall Hill 5th grade class of 2026.
To present the item from Ms. Donegan, Isabel Nazarenko and Emily Gall.
'26 was a Winter Olympics year. Keeping the spirit alive, the Olympics was the theme of Family Literacy Night. Students and parents in grade pre-K to 5 participated in Olympic theme events.
Our principal, Mr. O'Donnell, started the event with the lighting of the Olympic torch. The highlight of the night was a surprise video from Olympic gold medalist and former West Milford Highlander Donald Weinberg. And finally, we have Maya Herrera and Colton Murphy to present Miss Kelly's item. The encore part of the time capsule will include the classroom teams for our Math Fact Mania competition in 3rd through 5th grade. At the end of the school year, in our encore class, we compete in a fun math fact game called Math Fact Mania. Each class is divided into 4 teams that compete against one another to determine a finalist team that moves on to the next round. Each team is given cards with numbers on them. There is a peach team and a blue team, and they must work together to find the 2 factors that multiply together to equal the number on the card. The goal is to fill in the life-size multiplication table with the correct answers. The team with the most points wins the round and advances in the competition. Once every class has a winning team, those teams against the other winning teams in their grade level Math Fact Mania has been a fun way to reveal math facts while having fun. The rules are very easy to learn and make us feel comfortable if we make a mistake or if we just aren't sure of the answer.
Before I pass it back over to Ellery, and I want to thank everybody, you guys are being an amazing audience. The principal is going to make a submission into the time capsule as well. This is the executive order for no homework for the New York Knicks NBA Finals appearance. So that will be going into Go Knicks.
Now we will have our student council officers place the time capsule in the ground.
All right, so at this point, I'm going to ask everybody to just sort of shift your attention to the big hole over there. You'll see the big pile of dirt. You guys just shift your attention, students. You don't have to move or anything like that. If you want to stand or sit, that's okay, but we're not moving. I'm going to ask the 5th grade student council officers to please make your way over to the dirt, and you guys are going to bury the time capsule. And you each are going to place a shovel full of dirt into the hole.
All right, this will go. Ready? Here, you guys ready? Push it in. There we go. Here, ready? You want to do it? You're ready? Go ahead, Ab. There you go. A couple more. That's the old stuff. So we're putting that in, and that's it. That's it. So now, you guys ready?
Yeah.
Go ahead. Hold on.
We will be digging up the time capsule again in June of 2036. To our returning students, parents, and staff, please join us for refreshments in the faculty room. If you would like a tour of the building, our student council officers will be happy to lead you around. Thank you all for coming to our ceremony.
Yeah, great job. One more big round of applause for Ellery, our student council president, and our MC for the day. So yeah, former students and teachers, if you want to see if anything's changed inside the building, please feel free for a tour afterwards. Our wonderful student council will help you with that. Students, you were a phenomenal audience today. Really appreciate it. Great job to you. Give yourselves a big round of applause. And I want to thank everybody on the Time Capsule Committee, the teachers who helped me with that. Much appreciated, all of your support. So thank you, everybody, for being in attendance. The students, what I'd like to do is just get the students, all of us, behind, on the blacktop over there by the hoop for one big picture with the student council and the time capsule hole. So let's try to get K to 5 lined up in size order. K, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then we'll get one nice big picture before we conclude. But thank you, everybody.